Okay, now in today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly why women hate shy or passive men, and I'm going to be showing you how any form of passiveness or any form of weakness is an automatic attraction killer. And then what I'm going to show you is how you can overcome some of these social anxieties or some of these, let's call it just an increase in masculinity, so that way you can attract the types of women that you want. And keep in mind, the reason why I make these videos is because these types of things are going to make you a far better man, okay? A man who's more resilient, a man who's more dedicated, a man who's more driven, a man who has more passion and purpose in life. All of that is like the fundamental backbone of masculinity. So stick with me through today's presentation because I'm hoping that it truly will be life-changing for you. Now, after this video is over, be sure to go down below. I want you to click the link in the description. I want you to check out the full-length MBT, Masculine Behavioral Technique, full-length end-to-end webinar presentation that I put together for you, because inside of that, I show you how to take some of these concepts we're going to discuss together today at an even deeper level. You can actually go out in the real world, you copy-paste those strategies into your dating life, and you will get results at a far quicker pace. Let's dive in. Okay, this is step-by-step why women do not like shy or passive men, and I'm going to be showing you ways that you can basically crush your inner nice guy, ways you can start taking more action in life, and also ways you can attract like higher quality, better women that are going to bring more value to your life. Okay, so here's what you have to understand about being a man, okay, and actually internalizing what a man is when it comes to your own masculinity journey, because it's important to understand the curse of being passive. The curse of being passive is going to come into your brain with one subconscious thought, okay? And what it is it's going to be a little thought where you tell yourself that no matter what the opportunity is, it is never the right time to take action, okay? Men will always tell themselves that it's never the right time, that it's always too hard. You're going to give yourself every single excuse why you should not do something. And here's what I mean. It doesn't matter if it's about approaching that pretty girl. It doesn't matter if it's you moving to a new city or a city that you've always wanted to move to. It doesn't matter if it's you finally starting that business that you've talked about for the past 6 months that you want to start, but you keep telling yourself it's not the right time because you push it off. It doesn't matter what the case may be. When it comes to approaching the girl, you'll tell yourself, maybe she's with her mom. Maybe she has headphones in. Maybe it's the wrong time. There's always something. When it comes to moving to the new city that you want to, you say it's too hard right now. Yeah, I'm nervous. I don't know if I should. Starting the new business, I'll do that later when I feel like it. This is the curse of being passive. So in life, okay, you need to make shit happen. This is the biggest problem with most men, is they're looking for somebody to give them some roadmap or tactical step-by-step process instead of just putting shit into play, okay? In life, you need to make shit happen. People who make shit happen in life are always rewarded. They are always fucking rewarded. You have to look at the people who win in life. They always keep winning, and here's why. In sales, people who make deals happen, they call these people rainmakers, okay? In dating, if you're the guy who's always making shit happen and you got a good dating life, they call these guys players. In life, if you just overall crush it and you got good positive vibes and positive energy to you and you're an overall like good dude to be around, they call these dudes studs. Doesn't matter what the name is, it doesn't matter what you call it in life, men are rewarded for making shit happen. You make deals happen, you make life happen, you make dates happen, you get that upward spiraling momentum. This is how you become a true like man's man. So being passive makes you weak, okay? Especially in the eyes of women. So what you have to do is you have to maximize your day. Now if you're wondering, well, what do I maximize my day doing? You maximize your day doing strength activities. You get stronger going to the gym. You get stronger learning martial arts. You get stronger learning competency skills, how to change a tire, right? How to fix electrical, like how to, if something breaks underneath your sink, are you able to have the tools in your toolbox where maybe you can tighten that up without having to necessarily call somebody? Any form of competency, good. Any form of strength, good. Showing courage, doing things that scare you, good. All those are good things. Maximize your day with strength building activities. So when you understand that being passive is a curse, and this is actually downward spiral momentum instead of upward spiral momentum, here's what you got to realize. Being masculine equals assertive and always in motion, putting plays into motion in life, doing things in life. So here's overall basic words that describes masculine energy. If you hear words like driven or drive, okay, that guy has drive in life. If you hear words like that guy has ambition, assertive, active, dominant, okay, these are going to be words you want to ingrain into your subconscious to harness more masculine energy. You start being a guy who takes action in life. So these words, okay, notice, they are always associated with winning and with success. Okay, if you say Tom Brady was a dominant quarterback, that's because he always was winning. Okay, if you say, hey, that guy is assertive and gets what he wants, guys associate that with confidence, ambition, and drive. I don't care if it's your career, I don't care if it's anything in life, harness these things. You start harnessing these things, you're winning. So your God-given masculinity means you hit your goals and you perform, period. No excuses. It doesn't matter what the excuse is. You hit your goals and you perform. So what that means when you stop making excuses is you actually, you realize if in any area in life that you may or may not be suffering in, it just doesn't matter. Because all you have is today right in front of you and you get to choose to move forward. So in life, things happen. In life, you maybe will go through family issues. In life, you maybe will lose your girlfriend or wife, if that girl maybe broke your heart. In life, you maybe lost your job and you're going through hard shit. Dude, all you can do is put stuff into play, put stuff into action, keep driving forward, keep pressing forward, and you do not become passive. Do you know what it looks like when you start to become passive? You start drinking stuff you shouldn't be drinking. You start smoking stuff you shouldn't be smoking. You start hanging around the wrong people, and you start becoming passive with your energy. You start being lazy. You start watching TV. You start playing video games. You start hanging out with the wrong people who just sit around and don't do a whole hell of a lot. Well, this is not good, okay? Because this is the quickest way to start to get into energy that is not making you feel strong. This is the quickest way to enter passive energy. Passive energy is unattractive as a man. You want to be active and leading your own life, period, every single day. So for those of you, you're like, okay, I don't have a lot of confidence, or I'm shy, or I don't feel good when I speak. All of these things, if you've ever been there before, or if you're there right now, I'm going to help you out. If you're wondering how do you overcome that shyness, how do you overcome that passiveness, here's how you do it. You do a combination stack of flexing your external muscles while simultaneously flexing your internal muscles. And I'm going to explain to you what I mean. When you flex external muscles, you start to feel better about yourself. And what that means is you get into the gym, okay? You put on more muscle mass. This symbolizes strength, okay? Or you learn martial arts, or you do a combination of both, okay? If you're putting on more muscle in the gym, right, you're learning how to defend yourself, or you're learning self-defense through martial arts or through boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, stuff like that, cool. You now have an element of physical strength. So I'm gonna write physical right here, okay? This is number one. A strong mind is a strong body. I told you that on yesterday's video. Well, what are you gonna do next? If you're working 30, 40 hours a week and you're not where you wanna be at in life, bump this to 50, 60, you start that side hustle, you start that business, you start doing the things you want to do in life, and now you upgrade your lifestyle. Maybe you get a better car, maybe you get a better apartment, maybe you get your own home. You start upgrading the lifestyle, you upgrade your money. Well, what happens when you upgrade your lifestyle and your money? Now you can upgrade how you dress, what you wear, and you can upgrade your fashion. So now you're gonna look cooler. Let's just say it what it is. Your waist is slimmer, you're eating good, shoulders are broad, you put on muscle mass, okay, you probably have done the things to maximize yourself, cool. On the external, here's what you gotta understand. People will perceive you differently. So in the external, you're now gonna be perceived as a guy with high sex appeal. You gotta know this. Now, here's what I can tell you. Guys who have done a lot of like the physical work, or the external work, I should say, without doing internal work, the problem is their confidence on the inside does not match how they look on the external. So they look cool, they look awesome, right? They got on the external, they're perceived as this high value guy with a lot of sex appeal. But what you're going to notice is that oftentimes if they don't simultaneously flex the internal muscles and develop the internal muscles, what they've achieved on the external doesn't get them the results that they want, especially in their dating life. Okay, so here's what I mean by that. You still have to get rid of the passiveness. You have to cure the passiveness. So how do you cure your passiveness? You do this by simultaneously flexing or developing your internal muscles. That would be like taking risks in life. Risk, okay? When you take risks, you now demonstrate courage. You demonstrate boldness. Now keep in mind, that does not mean that you no longer are fearful. You will still get nervous or butterflies in your stomach if you approach that beautiful woman. You will still be nervous if you start that side business and you're hoping and praying that it works. You will still get nervous when you do something new. But you flex the internal muscles not by hoping the nervousness or not by hoping the fear goes away. How do you do this? Well, you do this by having enough courage, having enough boldness, having big enough balls to do it anyways. So it doesn't mean that the fear goes away. It means you overcame the fear and you were actually stronger than the fear itself. This means you are now active. This means you are a man's man. This means you're putting things into motion. So the goal always is to get your internal strength to match your external strength. If you can do that, you're going to be sitting pretty. Okay? Like you have to do it, just like you have to take, if you get sick, how do you cure your sickness? You cure your sickness by taking medicine. If you're passive and if you're shy, how do you cure your shyness? How do you cure your passiveness? You do this by flexing the external muscles and growing the external muscles, the things on the external along with the things on the internal. You put those two things together, you now have a recipe for a confident, driven, successful man. Very important. So, why is this needed? Because we live in a day and age where men are not taught how to be assertive. Men are not taught that it's okay to be confident. Men are not taught that it's okay to take action. So we have a lot of passive men. For women, when you're dating, it comes down to safety, strength, and survival. Say that with me. Safety, strength, and survival. A strong man is good. Okay, that is the type of man that she wants to take a bet on for her survival. That's a man who she's like, I'm going to bet on him. He's going somewhere. So when you have shyness, okay, any weakness to a woman, and I mean any weakness at all that she sees, I don't care if it's mental, I don't care if it's emotional, internal, external, doesn't matter. Any weakness to a woman can turn them off. That means fear, shyness, showing no courage, okay, having no balls. Another thing I'm going to write down is saying that you're going to do something, but then not doing it. Not following through, not having the ambition or the courage to follow through. This is an automatic attraction killer. Because now she starts to doubt your value and she starts to doubt your own self-esteem. Well, how can she be confident in you if you don't have enough self-esteem to be confident in yourself? See, this is the part that you really have to understand is that she finds strength and security in herself by being with you. You're supposed to be the strong one. She gets her sense of strength and security by knowing that she is a strong, stable, and secure man. Okay? That dynamic cannot be reversed. So when you show any of these issues, this is an automatic attraction killer. She wants to see an active, masculine man. A man who is assertive. A man who goes after and gets what he wants. A man who's always putting plays into motion. This could be plays in your business. This could be plays in life. This could be plays with approaching new people socially. This could be putting plays into action and even just working on projects. Another thing that's very attractive is if you build something. Okay, if you have tools, if you are building, let's say, a new dresser, or you're making your own table, things like that show you can put plays into production. You can do things, competency. All of this is needed. This is why women do not like shy or passive men, because this passiveness stems into every area in your life. It's like, now the guy's more passive at work. He's more passive when he's in a social event. He's more passive around coworkers. It's like now he's not as confident to ask for that raise. Now he's passive and he's not as confident to start that new business. Then she leaves him. Now he's more passive. So now he's like, oh, now I really don't have confidence and I don't want to approach that next cute girl because I'm going to just reject myself. This is like a downward effect. You don't want a downward spiral. You need an upward spiral. Well, how do you get an upward spiral? You do it by harnessing the masculine energy. Drive, ambition, assertiveness, being dominant in your areas of expertise. All of this helps you become like a solid dude. A dude that I would call full stack. You have every area of who you are dialed in. And this is this is the inner work that you need. Like, this is the stuff that not a lot of dating coaches talk about, because not a lot of dating coaches make the comparisons how everything is interlinked, but it really is. Like, if you can get success and confidence in one area in life, you can usually take those dedication type habits and copy paste them into a different area in life, and you're going to watch it work. If you like the video, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to go down below, check out that webinar presentation that I put together for you, because I put a lot of emphasis and effort into that. It's going to be well worth your time. You're going to see tons of men who are getting results with masculine behavioral techniques as well. You're also going to see how you can take some of these strategies and copy paste it into your dating life. It will help you at a very deep level. And I know it will help you at a deep level because I made it. And usually everything that I make when it comes to presentations, videos, is usually pretty good. So check that out below. Guaranteed that you will like it. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.